What is going on, everyone? Chris with Journos, Comics, and Pop Culture. I know a lot of you have been waiting weeks for my next video like this, where we are breaking down this massive comic book collection for sale. Are we going to have a laugh? Are we going to get serious? Are we going to say this is a great deal? Are we going to say this is horrible? If you aren't subscribed to the channel, please take some time to do so. Check out all the links in the description below as well, including the link to my Whatnot storefront. That's right, I have the Whatnot storefront, guys, and I am letting so much stuff go. I have buy it now books. I have hundreds of books listed. I accept offers on everything, and I'm just trying to move stuff. So go check out the link. Find me at Journos Comics. If you guys aren't on Whatnot yet, if you use the link below and sign up with it, you will get $10 off of your first order, and you can order from anybody on the app to receive that credit. But let's get into this, guys. This is a seller that is selling, and again, I'm not going to show off names or anything like that, so I'm just going to tell you what it is and what the description says. Around 200 boxes, $50,000. All right, so let's break this down. As you can see in the picture here, there are a good amount of long boxes, but you also see some short boxes. So let's just hypothetically say that there were 200 boxes and they were all long boxes and they were all maxed out. You'd be lucky if you're looking at 250 comic books a box. So that would be, ultimately, this collection here would have probably at max 50,000 comic books. So for $50,000, do the math. This guy is asking at best $1 per book, right? Now, if we want to get realistic, because there are short boxes there, we're going to be looking at less than 50,000 books, and that's going to mean that this individual is trying to hawk off 50,000 comics for over $1 each. Now, here's the thing. I asked in the comments below, what do you got there? What's the mix-up? Silver, bronze, modern, what is it? He says mostly 80s and up modern. I can end the video right here, but I'm going to keep talking. We're going to look at the pictures, guys. So we could see long boxes, 3 on top here. I'm pretty sure all of these are long boxes. Mostly long boxes up here. You can see most of it, you could tell, is it bagged at least. Some look like they don't have bags, but definitely bagged. Some have bags and boards. You can see this is a storage unit full of stuff. Here's some more over here. Do those look like long boxes? Hard to tell. I'm going to say they probably are. These are short boxes right here. So we know we do have some short boxes. It looks like this individual has some in a storage unit. No, this might be, well, let's see here. This is a garage. So yeah, this is definitely this is a truck. This is a truck. This is a garage. So he could be in the middle of moving it. Who knows? And let's see, we got some more pictures here. Yep. So these are the short boxes. You got some more short boxes over here. More short boxes. So yeah, I mean, if there's 200 boxes, we're already seeing at least a few dozen short boxes. This is definitely going to be under 50,000 comic books. Yeah, and there's that again. I mean, you could tell just from looking at these that they're most likely all modern. There's a truck again, and that's it. So this individual, let's break this down. Chris, we want to know, what do you think? Is this a good deal? And if you guys have watched any of my videos, you know that the flat out answer is that this is freaking hysterical. I'm sorry. This is hysterical that this individual is trying to hawk off probably closer to around 40,000 comics, maybe even less than that, for over $1 a book, thinking that some random collector is going to have $50,000 to drop. $50,000 is a down payment on a home, is a brand new car and some. And it's 80s and up. Modern. And what is this? What is this to me? And I'm sure a lot of you are going to agree. This is either somebody that had a store and the store went under, and this is what was left, or it's somebody that bought a like a storage unit. You know, you do those blind auction buys of storage units. But I don't think it's that, because honestly, I think this is too much for a storage unit. I mean, you can see here, I mean, this guy is moving, you know, stuff in a truck to a garage, has them in a garage, whatever the case. I really believe this guy's store went under and he's trying to hawk this off. At over $1 a book. So what have I said? What is the going rate? What is the going rate for bulk, especially for modern? You're lucky if you get a dime a book. A dime a book. And this, I mean, most of this stuff isn't going to sell. And if it's 80s and up modern, this stuff is going to sit in dollar bin boxes at a comic book store. At a comic book store. Yet alone trying to sell them in bulk like this. Now, what does it mean if this is backstock from a collection? Cherry picked, possible multiple issues of random image stuff or D-title Marvel or DC books. I mean, clearly this individual took no time to even show the cover of one book. All we see is the boxes. And I think that's an emotional, that tugs on the emotions, right? Let me explain what I mean by that. We as collectors, and I'm saying this for myself, and let me know in the comments if you guys are the same way. When we see, so I'm going to give an example. A1 Comics in my area, when they're actually, I just saw this. I haven't been to an A1 Comic warehouse sale in a couple years now. A1 Comics is having a warehouse sale, and they're showing off their warehouse, right? And there's tons of boxes, and they're like, $1 boxes, $1 each, like come down. I, as a collector, especially the way I collect, seeing all the boxes of comics, it triggers something in me. It excites me, because what do we as collectors like? The hunt. We like digging in the boxes. We like digging in the bins, bin diving. So there is an appeal to where we see so many comics like this all in one place, where it's like, but again, trying to sell in bulk, that takes away from that, because nobody is trying to do that. What this guy should do is hold a garage sale, a $1.50 garage sale. Come to my house and have a literal patio garage sale. Fill up a short box for $50, $75. $1 books. For every 10 you buy, you get 2 free. Something like that. Move these books. You're not paying overhead for a brick and mortar store. You got them in your garage. Do something like that. Appeal to the collector, because what are you doing right now? You're appealing to the wholesale reseller. You're not appealing to any collector with junk. Do you know what the going rate for this collection would be at about 10 cents a book? $4,000. And right now, in this market, that's a steal in my book, because it cost money for somebody who is a reseller to buy this many books at once of junk that depreciates once it dries off the lot, to sit on this stuff knowing that, well, if I buy it for $4,000 and I set it in 50-cent bins or dollar bins in my location, I can only put a few boxes out at once, and it's going to take me years to even sell those boxes. And now I have 190 boxes in storage somewhere that I'm paying overhead for. I'm sorry to the individual asking $50,000 for this lot of books. It's never going to happen. And if you had anything of value, if you had back issue stocks and you had 10 or 20 copies of New Mutants 98 or 87 or a few ASM 300s or, NYX 13 or what, 23, whatever, X23, like, you would be showing it. You would be showing it. There's nothing here, folks. There's nothing here. I could beat a dead horse. It's not going to happen. No collector is going to spend $50,000 on this. None. If you're a collector that would spend $50,000 on about 40,000 or less modern comic books, raise your hand and prove me wrong in the comments. Knowing that this is probably back issue stock that didn't sell and there's probably no keys. Let me know in the comments. And if you are a reseller, let me know in the comments what you would pay for this. I'm telling you, on a good day in this market right now, this guy would be lucky to get $4,000 for this lot. Again, I'm going to say it. Comic Tom and Golden Age Guru just bought a collection of mostly some of the rarest Golden Age books. And they dropped about $250,000. And I think there was what was there? $250,000 books, right? Something like, I did the math. And like I said, it was either right under $1 a book, depending, because he talked about they needed to spend X amount of money on shipping and all this stuff. It was either right under $1 a book or right over $1. I think it was like 60 something cents a book, or if that shipping cost and all that wasn't included, then maybe it was just over $1 a book, where they could sell probably 20 of the books that came in that collection and make their money back. And this guy is asking more. This guy is asking more per book than what was just purchased in a Golden Age collection, with the first appearance of Wonder Woman, with the first Batman, with these rare pre-code horror books and all this stuff. I'm sorry, Evans, Georgia seller. It's never going to happen. So, that's my video. I would love to dig through these books. Again, clearly, I'm not even going to tell the seller to, get on Whatnot, break it down into little lots. Clearly, he doesn't want to do this. This guy has vendor tables. So clearly, this guy was a vendor. Like I said, he had an LCS. These were probably set up in his store. And he's done. He's tapping out. Have a garage sale every weekend. Fill up a short box, 50, 60, 70 bucks. Fill up the long box for $100. $1 a book, 50 cents a book. Buy 10, get a couple free. Come on. That's what I got for you. That's what I got for you. Or even, that's it. That's what I got. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. It's been fun. Again, if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Check out my Whatnot store, guys. I got a lot more to sell too, and I do just want to know, I am recently, not to get too personal, but I recently came about a lot of expenses, and I am hawking off a lot of my own PC right now. So if you guys follow me on Instagram or anywhere, like, shoot me an email, shoot me a DM there. Like, I am willing. I just did a viewer of the channel or supporter sent me like $50, and I sent him a lot of like 25 books. So ultimately it was like under $2 a book because you consider shipping. And it was like top tier titles, Uncanny, Spidey, a good amount of Bronze Age stuff, Fantastic Four, Avengers or something like that. And I didn't care, and I'm trying to get some money. If you guys are in need of some deals, let me know. Hit me up. But outside of that, thank you guys for watching. Leave your thoughts below. Be well, and until next time.